Hello, thank you for joining me. You're watching Esther from Stampin' Star Creations. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in the UK. I'm going to use the stamp set Oh So Eclectic from Stampin' Up, and we're going to use our real red. I'm going to use the big main flower. Then get a dauber or a sponge, and I'm going to go in with a little bit of early espresso for the centre and just dab that just in the middle. Then I did try this without masking, but here's one I made earlier. So just get yourself a post-it note and cut out the shape of your flower. Now I've got to remember which way up it goes. There you go. And I'm going to go in with wild wasabi and just ink the edge of this stem from the outline flower, and then just eyeballing it, I'm going to press that down so that the stem is on there. Excuse me. So then you could, let's go in back with the early espresso just to give it a centre with those little dots. Then get your aqua pen and you can just start filling out that colour. So you don't want to go over the edge of that outline, so try your best to stay within the lines. This just helps that colour to merge into one another. It reminds me of that, I don't know if you remember those books you used to get years ago, where like it had the dots there and then you just, when you wet it, it was like magic painting. So I just cleaned off my brush a bit just to pick up on that green to create the stem. And I'm going to let that dry. Okay, so I'm going to show you the colours for another one. Just clean off my stamps, then I'll come back to you. For this set I'm going to show you, I think they call them Canadian poppies. I'm just going to grab the ink pads. So for this I'm going to use Daffodil Delight and Pumpkin Pie. So we're going to ink up about a third of that other flower, and then we're going to use Pumpkin Pie on the bottom half. So start with your lighter colour first. It doesn't matter about the line because we're going to get a sponge. If I can find my sponge, I've got my yellow, oops, it's flicking off. And we're just going to draw that colour up into the pumpkin pie, up into the yellow. I mean, maybe I should have used the orange sponge, but never mind. I'm going to stamp that one down and then do the same again. So going in with part yellow and then part orange, and using that to merge it by just brushing it up like that. I'm going to set this to the side, and again I'm going to mask off those areas and use lemon lime twist this time for the stem. I'm going to mask this one off as well. Okay, make sure your aqua brush is clean by just squeezing it and letting a little water come out. Then again, same as before, we're going to draw the colour up into the flower to get that shading, not making sure we don't go beyond the edge, keeping it all within the lines. So a few techniques here. I think they call it no line watercolouring, don't they? So similar to that, or I suppose it is like that. I don't know the technical name. And also doing a bit of masking. There we are. Now there's one more colour combination I'd like to show you, and hopefully these will all dry in time so I can show you the end results. Okay, the last combination I want to show you uses Melon Mambo and Fresh Fig. And same sort of technique as before. Let me just... going to go in with the Melon Mambo first, doing the top half of the flower. Make sure you clean your stamps in between. I just had to go and clean that one. And then just a bit on the bottom half. And then again dragging the colour. So I tried to make it as realistic as possible where poppies are concerned, so you can get those lovely pinky purple poppies. So we're going to go 3 times with this one to get a different look. I tried out different colour combinations, but I found that these seem to be worked out best for what I wanted it to look like. It took a while to get it to the right combination to make it look the most realistic, but we got there in the end. So with this you can team it up with Lemon Lime Twist again to do the stalks, and I'll come back to you so you can see the watercolour stage. Okay, I've added all the stalks in, and I'm just going to add that colour. It's very simple. I mean, the stamping does it all for you really, and by just adding that bit of water you can just turn these into something quite effective. You could also pick up, if you haven't got enough colour laid down on the paper, you can also pick some up from the ink pad. If you want a stronger colour, or if it's not picking up. And that's the pinks and purples. So a few different combinations for you there. And here are the ones I did earlier. Just still drying off a bit. So once you cut these down to different shapes, you can use them on cards and create your own creations with them. It just completely changes the look. With this one I've added a few leaves at the bottom as well. So I hope you've enjoyed my tutorial today. If you're interested in buying this stamp set or any of the inks or any of the products that I've used, you can head over to stampinstarcreations.co.uk and go to the shop tab. Thank you ever so much. Please do subscribe if you'd like to see any more of my videos. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this, or do comment below if you've got any questions or would like to leave a comment. Thank you, take care, have a good day, bye.